Hello and welcome back to Pro Evolution Soccer 2020, and we've just smashed Sheffield Wednesday 3-0 and we're going straight into a game against Preston North End. So let's see how we get on. We need to go into the game plan and see how everyone's doing. For some reason I was going to say the kits aren't loading, but they have just loaded, which is good. So sticking with the 4-3-3, the 70 chemistry is where we need to be. It's going to come down a bit though. Nicholas does need a rest. Radakovic is going to come in for Silge, I think. We've got Lopez there as well. Probably makes sense to rest Drakina. Okay, we're dropping down to 64, which is a little bit slim in terms of chemistry. But we'll have to see how we get on. So, yeah, I need to start Orsini if he's on and up. Fiolic can come on the bench. Sahun maybe. Again, it just dropped. This is the problem now. It drops too much where we don't keep them there. Ronald 59, 65. If we actually replace Asensio, if we drop Asensio there and then do Nuri for Ronald is 63. Fiolic is 61. Ugh, Pallister is 63, that's okay. So Ronald still gets the nod out of all of them. Nobody else down here. That's okay. Just means we can cross from deep with Arsenio. Although he did just get 2 goals. So I've just dropped him down on the bench. Terabak, can you replace Baggio? No, you can't. Fiolic can replace you, but the drop in chemistry is not worth it. 58 to 63. Sorry, she's a left back. What? To give Texera, take us down by 3. Again, that's not worth it, man. We can replace Coolfield on the bench. For Silge can come off the bench to be replaced by Baggio. Even that drops us down chemistry-wise. This is tough. And Herrera's going to need a rest at some point as well. We have decisions to make here. If you're looking for Herrera, 57, man. What happens if we bring him in, make him attacking? Yeah, it's not worth it. Okay, we'll leave it like that for now. I wonder if Harrington can play. 58, 59. Okay, let's go with that. We'll see how we get on. So a few changes from the 3-0 win, which is a surprise, but fitness we've got, we really do need to make those changes. So let's see how we get on for it. Rudo is fast asleep next to me here. So if you hear any snoring, I promise you that it is him and not me. Of course I won't be snoring. I'll be playing, winning this game hopefully as Wigan. Oh, we've got a new mod on as well, which is for advertisements around the ground. So you'll see at the moment there is some Carlsberg adverts. So if I have installed it correctly, then it should change as the game goes on. And we're not playing with the radar because we're playing on a new camera angle, which is the stadium camera angle. So hopefully you will notice a bit of a difference. We don't need the radar on, and it makes it just a little bit more realistic. So Asensio can put a good cross in and looks for Orsini, who is beaten in the air. Rice then can't get that. A-Teach is there. And Herrera opens up his body. Lovely. Go back to Herrera. We'll just keep this moving along. Texera, Rice. We're just moving. Oh, Rice. That's oh, hello. Is it a terrible pass? Yeah, it is. Herrera couldn't get there. And now we've run Herrera out of position. So that was good. Rice is a frustrating player. We're going to have to... Oh, Molt is turning. He's given me the shift. He's actually gone wide, which is fine. Probably should have gone the other direction. Bodin. Out to Pearson. Hayteach going to put pressure on. They're flooding men forward here. If we can nick this, which we have, there could well be a counter on here. There's a big ball over the top, but that's a terrible pass because he was sliding, and that's the moment gone. But there we go. We do know that we can potentially hit on the counter. Bodin up against Arsenio. That should be easy for Radkovic, and it is. He teach to Herrera. There's a runner on there in Ronald. Oh, he's taking a heavy touch, but he's managed to power through. Puts it in. Surratt hit it first time. He does. What a save. Oh, man, that's a great counter. We've done well there. I think we get a throw-in out of it. It is, so it's a tough little position. I actually want to knock this back. Oh, damn, he didn't keep it in. He tried to do a flick over his head. Well, I tried to get him to do a flick over his head and didn't quite work as Hughes throws that one in. Get there, Ronald. Yes. We've stolen it. High up. Oh, I was trying to play in Orsini. Should have given it back and kept the ball, really. Herrera should get that and does. Put that inside. Surratt's gone again. Oh, I was trying to get it onto his left foot. I should just shot. Should have just shot. Don't tell me it's going to be a game of my errors rather than the players and the AI. I will say Data Pack 2, if you haven't downloaded it yet and you're playing PES, then get it downloaded because it really improves the game and the like player switching and intelligence of the AI is much better with Data Pack 2 on. As Rice has done very well there for once. Good ball from Herrera, that. Oh, is it? Oh, that's a great challenge. Oh, go on, Ronald. Oh, Rice isn't going to get that one either. It's a game of counter-attacking, really, at the moment. But they've got a man over here. Malt's brought that down wonderfully well, and it's 1-0. Melikov in goal isn't going to save that, and that's really annoying. It was a wonderful ball over the top, but so good I'm not going to watch it again because it'll annoy me. And we find ourselves 1-0 down. So, how incredibly frustrating. But we've worked this pretty well. I was just waiting for Ronald to give us that run. Can we put the cross in? It's deflected. It's deflected. Referee penalty. Go on, Rice has got that. Have a hit. Oh, I thought it was going to fall to Orsini as well. Well up, Lopez. Try that again, I teach. There we go. Ah, turned into him. Bollocks. Track that runner. Everyone track your runners. That's alright. It's gone off. It's gone off. Therefore, our fatigue is going to hurt us a lot. We need a big international break so that we can rest and recuperate everyone. Orsini's gone for a very, very ambitious run in behind. And Huntington, he's put Huntington under pressure and we've won a corner out of it. So I will take that. Arsenio is on the corner. Things this one in. Too close to the keeper, but he's flapped at it. Gallagher sort of gets it away. Arsenio just trying to give him... I was just trying to make some space for the cross, but couldn't get it there. We'll try again. Arsenio to fire it across all the way. Terra's there! Oh, he's hit the post, put it in, Herrera! Oh my word, how did that not go in? Rabas hit the post from the corner. Lovely delivery from Arsenio. Absolutely blinding cross from the corner. Here he is again. Obviously it's going to be our tactic to try and get him on the ball and get those crosses in. If he can hit Orsini, we have got a really good chance. And there he is, firing another one in towards Orsini. It's headed away. Herrera will win that and get a shot off and fire it in the corner of the net. What a finish. And Herrera is too good for this team. A wonderful, wonderful goal from Herrera. He celebrates with Ronald. Carlos is happy, trying to get some instructions across as well. What a goal. Orsini with a good cross in. It was a decent-ish header away. Herrera just nicked the ball and then no doubt in his mind firing that into the side netting. What a finish. We are cooking on gas now. We are understanding how this team works. We've brought in some really good reinforcements. And there he is, falls to Herrera, just takes that touch. And Bosch flies into the net. Yes! 1-1. And there's 10 minutes to go in the first half, and we could ease off a little bit here. Oh, Senior nearly getting in. Because I just need to be conscious of fatigue, as it were. But we can get, well, if we can get a lead as we move forward, as Ronald's trying, I think he was offside, yeah he was. just offside, but yeah, you can see there. Nice there again. I should probably hold it up and then get Arsenio on the overlap. Ripley is going long with his goal kick. Radakovic gets in front of Malt. Rice brings it down to heady, who just about keeps that going. Oh, no, we've won a free kick. Okay, good. Not too sure what for. It was obviously on heady after he passed. Oh yeah, just caught him a little bit late. Nothing too bad. But let's just play this one short again. And Herrera fancies this. He turns away, gets another shot off. It just makes such a difference when you get someone good in this original Master League team. Well, he teaches in that. There's a ball on there to Ronald. Ronald's in. It's Ronald. He shoots. Oh, it's gone past the post. But Wigan Athletic are finding their form. It was a good ball through, actually. Just bypassed Herrera into Ronald. Nah, he's never confident there. Never confident. It's good. If we can keep this form up, we're going to be okay, I think. Radakovic v Milton. Radakovic wins that header. Into Herrera. Come on then. What have we got? Right, flicks that on. Looking for Texeria's asked. I've asked a lot of Texeria then. Because Ripley gets it away. I think that will be probably the end of the game. Maybe we'll have one more chance. Orsini. Oh, I was going to say, we've done some good footwork with Orsini. Good touch for a big lad. 1-1 at half time though. I will take that. We just need to go and have a look at fitness. We are playing very well on Superstar now. It's still on Superstar, by the way. It's still on Superstar. So fitness-wise, we've got a few people struggling. The one thing I will say is, why is Ander Herrera not captain? Not that it changes anything, but yeah, I think Tarat's going to have to come off for Douglas Baggio at some point. But we'll leave it as it is at the moment and keep this train rolling, because we were in the ascendancy there. We were playing much better than Preston. As Fisher, nearly get Tarat on that. Tarat's been making some great runs, to be honest. If we can keep him up. Obviously, a lot of these players are on loan, so we are going to have to look into that when we get to the end of the season and see where we can replace people. But we did keep that money left over from deadline day. We didn't spend it. We got some in the bank, which is good. Orsini's made another really good forward run, but unfortunately I couldn't pick him out with Texeria. Brown's looked in behind. That should be Nicholas. Yeah, Melikov, sorry. Forgot Nicholas has been rested for today. Not that he would have done anything about the goal either. It was a lovely strike. So, Rice telegraphed that one. Have we got a free kick or have we given it away? I don't mind either way, because it stopped them counter-attacking. So that's okay at the moment. I'm actually going to see if we can just ping this one straight into Orsini and win some sort of knockdown. He does head it down, but Gallagher's well placed to intercept. And Preston are maybe playing themselves into a bit of trouble. Okay, they've played their way out of trouble very well, to be honest. And they're still keeping it very well. Yes, let me know if you like the advertising boards and the fact we play without a radar. It'll be interesting to know if you prefer the extra little bit of realism that gives in this, like you're watching it. And then I'm looking into mods for scoreboards and the Premier League logo and replays and things like that as we're working this well. So I can give that out once more to Texeria. Oh, referee. Oh, I thought you were going to do it to get the ball first. Rice, great interception. So in the middle, Orsini. Oh, keep it alive. Herrera fancies another go. Ronald flicks that on well. Arsenio can put a good cross in. Oh, just sort of bouncing around all over the place. People are struggling. They're struggling to get out. Orsini flicks it on. Ronald with a shot. It's saved. Orsini on the rebound. It's 2-1. We've turned this game around on the hour mark, have we? Yes, we have. I thought for a minute there it was going to be disallowed for offside. But it's in the back of the net. And we just did not let Preston out. Texeria did well. Tarat with a no-look pass into Orsini. Ronald, fierce shot there. And it comes back to the big striker, who's not going to miss from that, and we are not missing Wigan Athletic. A lovely flick around the corner there from Orsini. Ronald the first time hit. Keeper does really poorly, and it's just plumbed into an open net. Wonderful, wonderful stuff as Orsini goes and celebrates. 2-1, we've turned it around. It's what we like to see. Now we will have to use our subs and manage our subs correctly as the game goes on to try and keep this lead. As oh, hey teachers, got right in there, waiting for some support. To be honest, there's not much happening. Goes in towards Orsini, but it's a poor pass, and that is that attack over with. And now Bowden comes forward for Preston. Out to Molt, back to Bowden, back to Molt again, who's actually brought Lopez out of position, and Preston have worked this really, really well. But trying to get there, Molt shoots, he's gone past the post. Probably should have done better, to be honest, but we live to fight another day. As Preston worked this down the line really well. Just took his time, a nice cut back along the floor. Molt's there and just goes past the post. And if we can get a win, not having Nicholas in goal, I'll be very, very happy. Because Melikov is absolutely terrible compared to Nicholas. So I have to bear that in mind. We'll just bypass Rice there, I think. And then go back to him. Fly that into Orsini's feet if we can, around the corner. To Tarat, who's just took a bit of a heavy touch on the turn. And Preston get it back. So 2-1. We've dropped off. We were attacking when we scored both goals, so we've dropped off now into a normal sort of strategy. And if needs be, we can drop into a bit more of a defensive one, as Radakovic isn't taking any prisoners there, running full pelt into that tackle. So we've worked that very nicely. I'm very happy with that. Referee should play advantage, and does, and then brings it back because there was a foul on Rice as well. Gallagher's going to get booked, and everyone couldn't be happy. So Douglas Baggio's coming on for Adel Tarat. He's been very influential. Lovely no-look pass for our second goal as well into Orsini. Love that. As again, we're just going to try and be sensible with this. We don't need to go all hell for leather. It's got Texeria out here in a bit of space as well. We've got the line, get Douglas Baggio involved straight away. He's got an overlap there from Texeria. That's lovely. Can he dink this in? He does. Orsini's just under it, and Hughes with lovely chest control. Very composed from Hughes there. Texeria trying to feed it back into Baggio. Great first touch. Referee penalty. It's got to be. Is that corner? No, he's kept that in as well. Oh, I thought Baggio was definitely fouled in there. Davies put under pressure all the way back to the keeper. It's gone off. Cheap corner again. Another cheap corner given away. Probably Rice next. We'll have a look. So, they're both right-footed. So we'll stick with Orsini. We'll try and actually just float this one in towards Orsini if we can. We've actually gone to the back poster towards Heady. It's cleared. Will Rice get there first? No, he won't. Lopez has committed to winning that and had to get it right. And there we go. Good, good stuff. Texeria. Baggio into Rice, up to Orsini. Orsini dinks it over to Baggio. There's no one in the middle for him. He keeps it in, but the touch kept it in. The second touch put it out for a goal kick. And just over 10 minutes to go. I'm going to get the other subs on, I think, in a minute. Lopez gets up very well for that header. Oh, I wasn't expecting Gallagher to miss it. Baggio comes in, steals the ball. He wasn't looking. The striker wasn't looking. Rice sees the run of Orsini. Heavy touch from the striker. Radakovic puts a good block on that. Texeria, just use your last little bit of stamina that you've got. There we go. Lovely. Worked really well. And we've gone all the way from wing to wing. I like the look of that. That is lovely. Into Orsini. Orsini onto Baggio. Baggio, can he nick the ball? He has nicked the ball. He's got it back to Orsini, who's kept it there to Heady. We've just about managed to keep some pressure on. Oh, it was a foul anyway, so the refs played a good advantage. Radakovic has got there. It's just not going to be anything silly. Melikov's going to go long. Orsini flicks it on, but Baggio wasn't really on his toes. As Potts is there. You've got that, Rice. Straight up to Baggio. Oh, I've turned back into Gallagher. I was waiting for the run, like an overlap from Rice, but it wasn't happening. Texeria is absolutely knackered. He's going to come off next, I think. He's danced around that tackle, and Malt's going to have the pace to get away from Texeria Puts the ball in. Good header from Lopez to get there. Radakovic dives into the tackle and wins it well. Hey, Teacher's trying to get there. Lopez, they're pulling the defence all around. Texera with a good header. Radakovic comes out to put Fisher under pressure. They're still working this Preston. Herrera comes over. Good challenge. Radakovic sweeps up and Orsini feeds it through. Ronald. He hasn't got the pace to get there. Surely that's it, referee. Surely that's time. It is. We get a back-to-back wins for the first time in the series. 2-1. We win the game. Oh, wow. Really good performance from us. All round. Lovely stuff. To come back from a goal down. We have battered Preston North End there. We are kicking, and we've now unlocked Legend mode as well, because we've won 5 games in Superstar mode, which is very, very good. There we go. Wigan Athletic 2, Preston North End 1. Does that climb us up the table? Yes, we're into 20th. We are 2 points behind Stoke and Millwall, and we're marching up the table. This is nice. Unfortunately, we've got games all around. This is the last game. Then we get an international break, which means we can rest. But yeah, it's all going very, very well. We've got a scouting player's been found. Boateng up front. Interesting. I'll look at him another time. But thank you so much for watching. We're going to leave it there. That was a wonderful, wonderful performance. Ascensio's role change. Great team player, in my opinion. To be honest, the rest of the squad already think of him in that role. Anyway, right, let's go and have a look. What does that mean? Team role list. Team player. There are no players currently available. Players in line for role. Okay, so what does that... Oh, it gives us an increase in team spirit. Lovely. Excellent. That's what we like to see. But yeah, we'll end it there. Thank you so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. Back-to-back wins for the first time this series. And hopefully not the last time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon. I'm out. Cheers.